Yeah, I know why I fit it in there.
And
Yeah,
now
that's
we're
what she
live,
said.
though. So, hey guys, it's me, 50. With me is Z-Jetz from the Germantown
Z-Jetz.
Reapers. Gamer's Legacy 1056, who's out taking a piss. And Red Assassin 16. So, and welcome to this Bots edition. I know we had one before, so this is the newest Bots edition.
Yeah.
So, how are you doing, guys?
Bots.
I got some amazing music playing right now. Listen to this.
No, don't do that. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Knowing YouTube's new shotgun theory, I don't want one.
By the way, you're all welcome. Now that song's stuck in your head.
Yeah. But, it's been a while since we had that bots competition, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get around to this, trying to manipulate people's schedules, and
Sounds a little bit like Ultimate Alliance music.
but it just hasn't worked until now, actually.
Yeah, because I just got my computer back on Friday. Long story.
We have a long period of time before Legacy gets back, since apparently he is passing kidney stones now. So what happened to your computer before, just so we can get off track before he comes back?
Well, Dad and I got into a huge argument, and it spent a very long time in the basement. So yeah, it's pretty.
See, that wasn't that long.
I can't
The
turn
full
music
version
down.
definitely would have been.
Yeah.
I know you're not getting that.
See, one of these days, I just want to get like someone on this show where they give like a step-by-step description of how their day went. As soon as I ask, so how are you guys doing? Well, I woke up this morning, 6 a.m., and then just keep going, like every
and
little
going
step.
and going and.
I feel like that would be the funniest thing in the world, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about robots destroying each other. So, Zach, you were in charge of Blunt Force Trauma, right?
Yeah, renamed at the competition Murphy's Law.
Oh.
So, what was your design of that bot? In case you guys haven't seen, while you guys are listening to us talk, you'll see the bots kind of fighting in the background. It's the fights I already uploaded, but just thought it made sense to throw them in. So.
Yeah, so Blunt Force Trauma, basically the design concept behind that was my lawnmower broke down over summer. So I had a 21-inch lawnmower blade that I wasn't quite sure what to do with. And then it hit me that I could hit bots with it.
Wait, the blade hit you in the face?
No, the thought occurred to me that I
okay.
could hit robots with it.
Okay. Because if you got a blade in the face, that probably would really hurt. So.
And we're
Yeah,
just
probably.
making sure that the people at home get the right idea.
And that you didn't die at all. Okay.
No, I'm actually dead right now.
Yeah.
I'm getting
you
better,
are?
though.
It would have been funny if Legacy just walked in right then. No, I'm dead, but I'm getting better, though. I'm getting better. But, so, and then we had Octavius Mark II, which was your previous
You guys
creation.
were Octavius Mark II? Thought that was Freshman.
No, that was the freshman. What am I talking about? We had Uprising.
Yeah.
Right. We had Uprising, yeah.
The other
I
robot
get
that I
confused
designed.
since it was our bot last year,
Yeah.
and now it's their bot
Still
this
your bot.
year. And it's technically still our bot, but
Yeah, the juniors or the seniors had Blunt Force Trauma and nanobots. The one's freshman team had Octavius Mark II. The other one had Red Ring of Death. The girls,
which was the Xbox bot.
yeah. The girls had Lunar Crypts.
Sorry. I'm
And
going to turn this
then-
music off.
Juniors had the Uprising, and the sophomores had Downfall.
And
So yeah, we had 4 bots there that I designed, 3 of which I built. No, all of which I built.
Oh shit,
Three
we're
of
live.
yeah, we are. Welcome back from passing your kidney stones, Legacy.
Yeah.
I wanted pizza, so I made pizza. Okay. What were we talking about?
We were just
How awesome I
going over.
am.
It took you
We were just talking
forever.
about your
I
kidney
redid my
stone.
order 3 times. And then I listened to the music. Which I was really jamming out
We-
to.
So yeah, I
I was
designed
talking
4
about how bad you had kidney stone problems, where it's like
Plus
every 5
pizza like
minutes,
this.
where it's like
I mean-
every 5 minutes you pass a kidney stone. Sometimes you've done it on the show and people did not even know it.
Okay. I told you before I left, before you guys went live, I was going to make pizza.
So you weren't passing a kidney stone.
No.
Do you top your pizzas with kidney stones?
I love this dead silence right now coming
I'm
off him.
going to sit here, eat my pizza. I'm
Covered
going
in
to
kidney
move.
stones.
Hey, Legacy.
Who needs pepperoni when you have kidney stones?
Okay, let's get back on topic.
Why are we
instead of
here
ripping
again?
on Legacy. Yeah. Welcome to Rip on Legacy Week. No, but
Hurry up, Legacy.
but with all of
Hurry
these
up when I'm
bots going
done.
against each other, which were all pretty much a lot of your creations.
Yep.
And did you like have a strategy going against each individual bot with the new one? Because
Hit them before they could hit me, basically. That lawnmower blade, it never got up to full speed because the motor. I want to just clarify that now. That was a brilliant design,
but
and the electronics
the
all
weapon
just
wasn't working.
crapped out.
It seems
Um,
like no one's weapon was working at the competition, though.
Ours should have worked, but the weapon motor crapped out. You see, the way that the motors work, you've got the actual motor, then it has a pinion gear attached to a very small axle that it has protruding from the front of the motor, and that pinion gear gets inserted into the gearbox. Gearbox makes
Gearbox
the
software.
axle spin slower, but it adds torque on, and then I had the axle hooked up directly to the lawnmower blade. Well, what happened with with just the weapon, there's any multitude of other stuff that went wrong. The pinion gear, the axle that attached to it, got stripped out, so it only actually was like spinning the pinion gear about half the time. And so we never actually got the weapon up to full speed. When it did, it was frickin' terrifying. We bent
I would believe it,
1-inch
too.
diameter steel rods by accidentally bumping into them.
Oh, wow. So,
We also bent the blade, but that's not important.
That's not important.
That's what hammers are for.
yeah. Now, I have a quick question. Because this has popped into my mind, you know, with a bot like yours, did you ever take, like, a huge, thing of, like, a sausage and just put it right next to the blade and have it cut it up? Or no?
No, I should have. We
Yeah.
shredded pieces of plastic. We hit a block of, I think it was Delrin plastic in the machine shop just to test the motor or the weapon out. We found 2 of the pieces. We're not sure where the other 8 went.
Oh, man. See, this is why I love bots so much.
They went to Narnia.
So,
yeah, they went to follow a Nanobot and Octavius Mark II.
So my question is, are you going to try, since we have another competition coming up in April, are you going to try to use the lawnmower blade in your next bot? Since it didn't really work out?
No, I'm going to try and make the freshmen do it. But
Oh,
I
God.
am not. Because I had an idea right after the competition that I thought would be hilarious, so I'm going with that.
No, do you mind like just speaking about that idea, or is that confidential?
Um, Basically what it is
This idea
it's a 5.5 by 2.5 by 1/2 inch steel block spinning really fast.
Hmm.
Okay, when we say really fast, do we mean like really, really fast or super duper fast?
Somewhere between scary and oh holy shit.
Okay. That's very
Specific, yes.
Okay,
yes.
so I have a question
Mhm.
about the speed again, because I didn't understand any of that. Are we talking about Armageddon fast?
No.
Are we-
Downfall did, but us more like Night Raven fast.
Okay.
Or Rebel shot before they souped it up.
All right.
So, yeah.
And then for our design, we are kind of doing what we usually do with we did it with Whirlwind,
Downfall.
Downfall, where we have the beater bar in the back. So that's like our kind of concept. The last time I checked with our group, but we have it seems like we have really big groups this year.
We do, but they're getting cut down. Like the freshmen, there are about 40 of them right now. Mr. Maring's going to be cutting them down to 15 tops.
Yeah.
40 freshmen.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
And then there's like, what, 8 to 17 of us?
Yeah, and then there's a lot. Technically, my team only had 3 on it, but that's because there were 2 senior teams, and they're getting combined.
Together. Which is...
Hurry up.
Is your team 6 or 8?
I'm not sure.
Because I think it was 6.
I'm pretty sure that a couple of people on my team are quitting for the next one.
Oh.
But it's going to be at least me, Krill, Greaves. I'm not sure if Evan's staying. RJ, Billy, Alex.
So
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle. 7.
Yeah.
I predicted 8, but... and also, too, I noticed that there were a lot of schools that didn't participate in the
Yeah.
last competition.
With the fall competitions, a lot of schools don't participate in those because it's honestly not a lot of time for someone to throw together a robot. Like, because we have an amazing facility at
Yeah.
Germantown, and yeah, I just said that with a straight face. But a lot of schools, like, they have to send out the parts to their sponsors to get them machined out. So that plays a part in it. A lot of companies, like when we had the ramp plates for Octavius Mark II water jetted out, it took 3 months. So obviously, if you're starting school in
Oh,
September
yeah.
and the competition's in November, that's not really practical.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a big part in it. Another part is just they want longer to work on them.
Yeah, like with the November competition, don't get me wrong, I love having the 2 competitions a year, but like you said before, it's kind of a grind to get there.
Oh yeah.
And it's not a lot of time to
There
build
was
a
a
bot.
single day up till the day before the competition when all 7 bots were working. When 6 out of the 7 bots were working, for that matter. We had
Yeah, because Downfall was made like last minute.
Yeah, Downfall. The team members, when you use when they were drilling the holes for their screws, they were using a manual vertical mill, and when you do that, you have to use an edge finding tool. And when you have lined up the edge finder to the side of a plate, you have to go in an extra 0.1 inches, They
And they
forgot
didn't
to.
go into the.
So all of their components were drilled out wrong.
God.
So they literally had to remake all of their bot except for the top and bottom plates in the last 3 days for the
All right,
competition.
quick question. Did Maring ever put someone's head on a stick when that happened?
Surprisingly, no. I would have, but he did not.
Yeah, because if you think about it, that's a lot of money that just went down the drain there.
Oh, yeah.
Because for those who don't know, building these things are super expensive.
Yeah, on average, if not for our sponsors, they would cost upwards of $1,100.
Yeah.
It's like, because just like the Scorps cost 275-ish, I think. The ARs cost upwards of 50. The gearboxes for the motors cost 50 each, and you need at least 2 for a bot. 3 if there's a weapon. The motors cost more.
Oh,
And then the aluminum
geez.
that we use costs about $2 per cubic inch. So, yeah.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to like competitions, and Red's seen the competitions, Legacy's been to them, I've been to them, you've been to them, of course. What is like your guys' favorite parts of the competitions?
My favorite part of the competition... Wait, you mean other than winning?
Yeah. Just like when you're there watching them.
My favorite part is really just like getting to the pits, looking around, and seeing a month ago, this mechanical beast that I'm about to unleash was just a 3D drawing in a computer. I've created this with my hands and no small amount of blood. And then just also, too, just looking around, seeing,
Seeing all the other.
oh my, like, holy crap, this design from another school is utterly brilliant. Like, because, take West Bend, for instance. They design and build their bots completely differently. They take plastic and they heat it up and mold it to whatever they want, whereas we just bolt plates on angles.
See, I never knew that about them though.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't, and now that I know that, it makes them even more interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the cool thing about that is it doesn't take as long, or at least I assume it doesn't.
Yeah.
And so you can make several like duplicates of it. So, oh hey, we got smashed to pieces. Well, it's a good thing we brought 7 more top plates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now I know this is probably not likely for, and I'll get back to the other two, for their favorite parts just after I ask this question. Since
Stop.
we did a Xbox bot, do you think that we're gonna do a PlayStation bot? I just have to know.
Probably not. Because the reason that we did that was that Mr. Maring's Xbox got the Red Ring of Death. So he pulled out all
okay.
the internals. I think he may have voided the warranty, but I'm not sure. He's actually sending a picture in to Microsoft asking if he can get a refund on it.
After it's been smashed and destroyed by.
Mhm.
I get a
Yeah,
refund
he's
on
gonna get a
this?
refund.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear that music in the back?
No.
I love
No,
that
I
music.
can hear the voices though. They tell me great things. I know they're not real,
God
but
damn
they
it.
have such good ideas.
So, Legacy, what's like your favorite part of the competition?
Hmm.
doesn't pay attention ever.
Oh hey, I forgot another one of my favorite things.
Mhm.
The hackers bring code red.
Hey, Legacy,
Oh,
you
that
give
so
me
is good.
all of North America, and I'll let you live.
Don't let me live!
See, they're playing Risk right now while doing
What do
the
you mean
show.
you let me live? I'm casually just looking out my window to see if there's a sniper anywhere.
Legacy,
Nope.
can you answer the question, please?
I'm thinking.
All right. See, this is how the show runs. Legacy is always distracting other members and never has an answer to the questions you ask.
See, Legacy, you give me more than 14 turns and I kick your ass.
That's 14 turns, though. That could happen anywhere.
Well,
Anything
hey,
could happen.
My dad just said, I'm so proud of you taking after the old man. My dad, Tracy the Infamous, it was a legend at risk.
hmm And speaking of that, like, do you play any strategy games, Zach?
Not really, no.
Really?
Yeah.
See, the reason why I asked that is because you think, like, with all these bots and the designs and everything that you've come up with, you know, you would have some sort of strategy when building them and then when putting them into the ring.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
knew you were
I
dormant.
do formulate strategies. Like, I'm a terrible driver, but,
Thanks a lot, Red.
It came out
I'll
my
be
nose.
back.
See, Legacy couldn't take the show anymore.
yeah, like, I'm a terrible driver, but I know how, like, I can look at an enemy bot and think, okay, this is probably a weak spot, this is probably a weak spot. Or if it's one of the bots that I designed, it's, I made this a weak spot, I made this a weak spot. And I can tell the driver to hit them wherever. Because as I think we proved at the most recent competition, I don't design robots that can beat my own robots that I'm going to be entering.
Yeah. You always make it so there's one weakness and only
Yeah.
you know that one weakness,
Yep.
correct?
Yeah, you think that I would have designed Uprising so that it could beat Octavius? No. Then you guys tried modifying it so it could beat Octavius and wound up shooting yourselves in the foot. That was funny.
Yeah.
That was fine.
Now, one question that I feel like I should ask, but I know the answer is going to be no to it. Will you ever make the ultimate bot where it's totally indestructible, it has no flaw, that you can see?
I think that was Octavius.
The first one? Or,
No, Mark II. Sorry, Mark II.
okay.
I mean, that one was a pretty bulletproof design. It went up against all manners of robots, like Sawbots. It went up against Maring's Nightmare and broke the weapon assembly completely off. It's gone up against Wedgebots, like Uprising, where they had direct clearance to the ground. Octavius had like 3/32 of an inch and still got underneath. It's gone up against beater bar bots like Downfall. It's gone up against grinder bar bots like Overpower. So I think that it's a pretty all around pretty solid bot.
Red,
And
do you
there's this
have-
one that I'm working on right now.
Red, do you have any questions to ask?
Sorry, I'm back.
What's your favorite bot that you've ever done, except like the Octaviuses?
I loved the idea for blunt force trauma with the lawnmower blade, but my personal favorite was Nanobot, because it was just this tiny little thing, and the boys' team, when I built it, were talking so much crap about it, then I beat them for first place, and that was also the first bot that I had that beat a Slinger bot with its weapon online. Tap out in minute 28. That one went undefeated. It was just a pretty kick-ass bot. I love that thing.
No, I can't remember. Was that when we were driving around in Whirlwind, or was that...
That
Analog
year
was last year, first thing, right?
Yeah, that was first competition my junior year.
Oh, that's
so
supposed to
you
be
guys
cool.
would have had See, it was Player 1,
I
Pandora's
think-
Box, and to the interwebs. Because I'm drawing up a blank here.
I
Um,
think. Wait, I'm pulling up my
Do we have a
playlist.
deal legacy?
Rest
Alright.
comments in chat only.
Oops. Google Chrome could not find. Well, you know what, Google Chrome? I can't find you, so boom.
I think we were Nanobot because it was Nanobot.
Yeah, we were Nanobot.
Yep.
You guys were Nanobot?
Yeah. We were with you guys.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So Yeah.
Legacy, can you move
I don't know why I was drawing a
Central
blank
America
on it,
out
but,
so I can come around without taking anything?
for some reason I thought like
Hold on.
with Nanobot we got like the second time around, not when it was first actually built.
Yeah, no.
So
Because I don't want to take out a lot of your troops without.
and the last
know.
time that we had a Frosty Fridays Bots edition was Frosty Fridays 16, and this is 23.
So we'll just do a
So-
Yeah,
swap.
that was after winning
move
with
your Central
Octavius.
to Eastern and
Yeah.
I'll move to Central America and then come back
Yeah,
into my.
I'm moving my armies out of Central America.
Of course, you two. Of course. Always starting some sort of fight.
No, I'm trying not to kill as many people as possible on his side.
We're
so,
making a trade.
Yeah.
We're making the trade for the Americans for Europe.
All right.
Alright, so
Then I'll just.
a question that I have is, if you could bring back any bot, whether it was our school, your team, a different school's team, which bot would you personally want to get behind the wheel of and have as your bot driving around?
I hate to say this because it's so hypocritical of what I've been saying for like the last few years, but Armageddon. That robot was a killer. I mean, all you had to do was hear it. You didn't have to see it. All you had to do was hear it spin up its weapon, and you were terrified.
And wasn't that the beater bar bot?
Yeah,
That was the
the one that made Whirlwind
Uberbot
hit the
of Death
ceiling.
from Slinger.
The one where Whirlwind hit the ceiling.
Yeah, that one.
Wait. Infamous wanted to say two things real quick, so I'll have him talk into the mic.
Infamous?
Yeah, my two favorite bots was the number one was that girls saw blade one, really cool, and then it was the second one that I'd like to see come back is the beater bar one that you guys had. Those are my two favorite bots out of the 3 years of watching.
Sorry,
You know,
50's not here.
Probably 40 or 50 bots. Those are the two
Yeah.
coolest ones.
C50, he agrees with me. We need to bring Whirlwind back.
Well, Downfall was pretty close, you know?
Yeah,
But it's not our bot.
but here's the thing, like, I just don't like making remakes a lot. Like, I wouldn't mind actually taking the bot and bringing it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting
In
it
general.
back into working condition and throwing it back into the ring. When it comes to, like, rebuilding it, I just feel like it's not the same. So, that's like,
Yeah,
just,
I mean,
that's just my opinion.
Like, I don't like. This is gonna sound bad too, but like, I don't like schools that burn. Or yes, I do. Like, it gets a structured thought not work. But like schools like Slinger, who like they just use the same bots over and over again, it gets a little bit on my nerves. But like remakes, I've sort of like steered away from, other than Octavius Mark II. But that was really just because like sometimes you just got to look at a bot, say this didn't work, this didn't work, this didn't work. I think
And
I've got a
then-
winning combination here if I remove those, which I think pretty clearly I have accomplished that. I mean, what was it? We won, I think,
That should get 'em,
5 and lost 1 the first competition, and now this one it went undefeated. I think that was another 5 or 6 wins.
You piece of poop.
That was never part of the agreement.
Yeah, I know.
Okay then.
I know, right?
Hey,
I know
You're in
really
Europe.
weird people.
I'm. Yeah. I told you.
Actually, I'm in Wisconsin.
I told you
No,
to
not
take
you.
those areas. I had areas in Europe. I moved all my armies out of them, though.
Don't you just love this show? Don't you just love what this show has turned into?
All right.
Legacy, I want to hear you come up with some questions. All right?
I had 2 questions, but I forgot them. Oh yeah, one of them. Yetzer. Sorry. Back.
Z-Jetz, yo.
Zets. Do you plan to make any weapon bots in the future?
Actually, I have one queued up for the next competition. It's called Murphy's Law. I decided to name it that now as opposed to at the competition. That's the one that I was describing before. And I also designed one for the freshmen if they want to use it, which is essentially a poor man's Armageddon.
Okay.
If it's the beater bar on it is 8 1/4 inches by 7 inches by 3/4 thick, which doesn't sound like very much, but that's actually pretty big.
What do you mean by put risk on hold?
The largest beater weapon, I think, that's if they do submit it, it would be the largest beater weapon submitted in Bots IQ Wisconsin, to my knowledge.
Now, I love doing this show because I always have so many questions about what we do with bots and, like what's been done before and what you think would be really cool. One of the concepts that I had, I don't think it would fit underneath that 15-pound weight limit, right? It's 15.
That's always the trick, isn't it?
Yeah, to get underneath that. But what I think it would be cool would have like a ramp bot, but have it like uprising, but have the top plate actually push up with like some sort of piston and fling the bot off of them.
Yeah, that would be a real trick to get underneath 15 pounds. But if you can
I have
do that,
one really good question, but this is more opinion than anything. Who's your favorite judge or announcer?
What was that?
That was a pencil sharpener.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why he's sharpening a pencil though during the show.
It's
Honestly,
locked
I
up.
don't know the judges all that well. So yeah, I can't really answer that question.
Yeah, and they're all volunteers, right? They don't
a lot of the volunteers are from the Mahuda company that
Hakuna Matata?
they sponsor a lot of our bots, and occasionally I think they've done some machining work for us. So a lot of the volunteers are Mahuda employees or family members.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're
I didn't
great.
know that.
hmm I think that one of the judges, at least one of the judges, is from Mahuda.
Okay. I have another question, though it's not one of my original questions. What do you plan to do after your high school bots career?
That's actually a good one.
You should.
I'll sit
My
down,
opinion?
curl up, and weep profusely.
You should see if you can get into like NASA or something and start building those stuff, because
Well,
that would be a
Battle bots on Mars!
yeah.
well, I'm hoping to go to the Milwaukee School of Engineering,
Mhm.
which I believe is part of the Robot Fighting League, so I can continue there at the very least for a while. Other than that, I don't know. It's
Tell me if this gets annoying, guys.
if you try and go with this professional, it can get pretty expensive.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting where it goes.
All right.
Other than that, I'm
And
hoping
if
to
all
like.
else fails and you can't compete anymore, would you consider judging?
Oh, definitely. Like I'm hoping to be able to like um, still work with Germantown BattleBots after I've graduated. I'm not sure how practical that's going to be, but I definitely hope that I'd be able to.
You could try and hook up with Marin after you
Not
graduate.
like relationship-wise,
I
though.
request
Yeah.
a rephrase of that statement.
You could work with Marin.
Yeah, maybe
Better.
come in after hours and
Yeah.
help
And-
the noobs work on bots.
Yeah, so
Be like
come
a
in.
mentor to them.
Yeah.
See, I feel like
Gee, that's scary. I'm a mentor.
I feel like bots would not be the same without you.
No, it wouldn't.
Because you do a lot for the bots community for Germantown. You know,
Mhm.
you do a lot of the designing. You know how every machine works. You really take a big passion into this. And to be honest, congratulations
Thank you.
on doing that, since I even have a hard time doing that sometimes where it comes
Yeah.
to staying committed to one thing.
Yeah, and I'm definitely getting a big opportunity to do that this year, especially in school, because now that I'm a senior, well, I'm a senior.
Yeah.
Senior year is kind of like, a bunch of people start slacking off, but
I'm a
I mean,
senior, suck it.
but like, I can get independent studies, I can get TA periods, I can take the machining classes, and I know how to use some of the machines in the shop better than the teachers who are supposed to be teaching us how to use them. I have an independent study with Mr. Maring for bots. I have a TA period with Mr. Maring, during which I work on bots. Then I also have a machining class that Mr. Coles lets me work on bots during. So it's a lot of fun. I mean, I'm working on bots 3 hours out of the day.
And one question that I have, just totally kind of random here. If you could do this bots thing as a career, would
Oh,
you?
hell yeah. Hells to the
You
yes.
didn't even have to finish the
I
question.
didn't even have to finish it. Yeah.
No.
No, if I could turn this into a career, I would do so without hesitation. Unfortunately, I don't know how. It's probably
How
not
much
going
of
to
it?
be all that practical, but
Oh, I can see how
yeah.
it would be practical.
because you see, like the professional competitions, I'm reasonably sure that you get money from winning them, but like the bots, like I said earlier, even the 15-pound ones can cost like $1,100
Yeah.
to make.
Just to have them break in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, so even if you're like winning the competitions, you're probably just offsetting the cost. Holy cow, I'm looking through some old pictures here. Is that 1-inch thick aluminum that you guys used on Whirlwind?
I can't remember at this
That
point.
looks like inch thick.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Maybe
at
even
this
inch
point.
and a half.
It was so long ago.
Yeah.
It was so
'Cause now-
disappointing.
All we really have is 1/2 inch and a
It might
few
have
shreds
been.
of 3/4.
I just know I did the portfolio for Whirlwind.
Which one was Whirlwind again?
That was
That was
our
the
beater
one
bar.
that I
The
actually
one that you
have
guys
beater?
used to rip the
Was
top
that egg
plate
beater?
off of ramification.
I have the top plate of
You
Whirlwind.
have the top plate? I didn't get shit from that.
Yeah, I got to keep the top plate,
Yeah.
Oh, you see, I have
but it's like ripped to shreds.
I have keepsakes from all of the bots that I've designed except for Blunt Force Trauma. I'm kind of trying to repress Blunt Force Trauma. I mean, like I said, it was a beautiful design, but it just ended so extremely badly.
Eh.
I haven't
But
gotten
you
to
still
the full
have
list.
the Or sorry, I'll let you finish your.
I don't think
thought there.
I haven't mentioned the full array of things that went wrong, have I? Now this was a bot. We went 2 and out at the competition. We came in and the bot only actually ran for a grand total of about 4 minutes and 22 seconds, I believe. Because the second battle that we had, the bot stopped working. Hey, Sega.
Oh.
Hey, he finally showed, and his mic's muted
About
again.
time.
ADH Squirrel. Anyway, the first battle that we had.
Sega, your
one-
mic's muted.
My mic's muted.
Dirt.
No, Sega's was.
So first battle, one of the drive chains broke on our drive system.
And wasn't that a reoccurring problem with many of
Yes.
the bots?
Yeah, that happened pretty much every bot at some point or another. So I had that. The AR started cutting out partway through the battle. So like it only received a signal from the controller. What?
What the
So-
hell is that?
Oh, that's probably me. I've never had this much fun sharpening pencils before.
Okay then.
I've gone through almost that whole entire thing, 50.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, there was literally not a single electronic component by the end of the competition that hadn't stopped working.
Yeah, because
The switch to turn our bot on and off broke. Do you know how hard it is to break a switch? Damn near impossible.
It couldn't have been that hard. You did it.
well, we're known for breaking things.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
just
Sounds
in
in the
general.
family.
So, since Sega just joined, Sega, do you
Hi,
have any
Sega.
questions to ask?
No questions
I
really.
love your bot. It was funny. Just
No.
saying.
For the people that didn't know, Sega was actually our driver for the competition.
And knocked
that
a ramp
dro-
plate off.
Yes. So,
I admire your dedication, but it was funny as hell.
see, we should have got the one plate that fell off. I feel like that would have been kind of cool. Just like gave that to someone.
Fell off twice.
Yeah.
Once in the battle against, or once each time you guys went up against Octavius. It was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. So, Sega,
Yeah.
what was your strategy when
one.
driving a bot that you didn't even build, that you didn't have experience driving before? Like, I know that you drove it around, in the hallways and stuff, but you haven't used it in previous competitions. You haven't built the bot.
You had a driver that I specifically told how to beat the bot.
Uh-oh.
And how did you go about that?
I finished.
I just went on the offensive. That's literally all I can say.
You're a pretty damn good driver. I gotta say that. But I think that, like, against, well, the girls bot, you won both battles against, right?
Yeah.
You guys
I
went
believe
up
so,
against them
yes.
twice? But, like, against Octavius Mark II, see, I designed that bot.
And we really didn't have a chance against it, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Well-
like a few months ago, what should I call him?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Z-Jetz, Yetzer, whatever. Zach.
Okay, then yes.
As long as it's not Zachary.
Okay, yes, but didn't you tell me that you specifically designed Uprising so that Octavius could beat it?
Yes, I did. And then when the freshman team from last year attempted to redesign it so that Octavius couldn't beat it, they didn't listen to my advice, and so I was still able to beat it.
Huh.
See, that's
you
the
see-
thing with freshies. They don't take advice well.
Yeah.
Because you see, the original reason that Octavius was capable of beating it was because of the corners. You hit it from the corners because those weren't ramped. Just hit it from the corners, and there's no ramp there. Clear right underneath it. So they decided to redo the plates so that they were trapezoids. Again, ignoring my advice, they went ahead and made some of the sides too large. So then two of the plates on the sides, or 2 plates at any given moment, were not touching the ground. They were touching the plates next to them, propped up.
Yikes.
So yeah, if you've got a ramp bot like that, you don't go and block its clearance. Except they did.
Mm.
Then I beat them, and it was funny.
I laughed.
Suffered for it.
It was funny.
I laughed in their
I
face.
laughed.
Now, I don't know about what's gonna happen this year, but Sega Storm, if you're driving again, what is like your tactic against going against Zach's bot?
Hi.
Okay, wait, what is his bot?
I haven't shown you Murphy's Law.
I don't think I've seen it.
Trap bot with a massive block of steel spinning in the front. It's gonna be funny.
Avoid
I'm very
the
highly
steel
motivated by
attack.
funny things.
Avoid the steel thing and attack. That's my strat right there.
Pretty much the strategy for fighting weapon bots right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you think I'm kidding, audience, don't you? I'm not.
Yeah. I will say, since you were actually part of a separate team when we first started, correct?
Yeah?
Yeah, he
And
was the Artist
War.
of War team. And
And you drove around in that, and you guys did very, very well. And I totally lost my train of thought. Wow.
potato?
Oh!
If I just start like randomly saying words, will it help?
Probably not. It would probably make me think about whatever you're thinking of saying.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were going to say it'll probably make you think of what I'm thinking. And trust me, people have been institutionalized for less than that.
No.
Ooh, Armageddon. I found a big folder on the L drive at school of previous bot designs, and I just found a picture of Armageddon. I forgot how terrifying that thing was.
All right.
Anyway,
So, before the show, I really want to bring this up since Getzer and I were kind of laughing about it. Now, we all know that, we all attend the BattleBots, but I want to know, do you participate in anything else?
me?
Yeah. Like,
Um,
any sports, any,
I tried going. Ooh, hey, echo. I'm hearing an echo of myself. I tried doing track and field short sprints last year, but between my job, bots, and stage crew, I was not able to do that. Oh man, that echo was so freaking disorienting. So I'm also on the stage crew for the theater program at the high school. I enjoy that a lot. There are some people that make me look normal there.
we probably should have them on the show then. Because
They just be like chilling, eating their microphones or something like that.
Yeah.
well, at least that's better than what Legacy's doing right now.
Yeah, Legacy, you can just ask your sister. She knows that we're all crazy.
I just know that she's mad.
Mad at what? What's there to be mad about?
No. Psychological disability.
Okay then.
I'm serious. No, I'm not. She probably is, though. Shit, did she hear me? No, I'm good.
No, she heard
You
you.
hope she didn't hear you.
Yeah, you're right.
She heard
Come on.
you.
I don't want her hearing me.
Don't worry, I'll tell her at stage 2 next
Probably
time.
dead. Probably break a glass, a mirror with a pillow.
That would be a
Anybody-
feat. That would
50,
be
you
a
remember
true
that.
feat right there.
Oh yeah,
you.
I remember that. Alright.
With a pillow.
Do you mind
We were
explaining
over
that
that bot
instance?
got wrecked.
Legacy?
What? Sorry.
Do you mind explaining that instance with the pillow?
The
Wait,
what?
pillow?
Wait, you guys actually broke a
No,
mirror
Legacy
with a
did.
pillow?
What did I break?
Wait, what?
Mirror
Remember?
with a pillow.
And a
When we were over at your
partridge in
When
a
did
pear
this happen?
tree.
It was right after the geocaching edition.
Yeah.
Broke a pillow.
No, you
Mirror.
broke the mirror with the pillow.
Oh, yeah. I have nothing to say.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Helpful.
Of course, we try to have him tell a story, and it never works out. Never
I look
works
like a
out.
storyteller to you. And if you say
Yes,
I'll yell
you
at
do.
I
That's
don't.
why you're on YouTube.
He has a
I
I'm
point.
know,
on
by the
YouTube
way,
for-
if you
for a
used to
reason
watch the show,
that a
you'd
lot of
get
other
this
people
picture.
do for to watch videos. I posted one video, and
Yeah,
that was to
and-
prove to show you something.
Yeah,
No one else was supposed to watch that.
and 20 to 30 people watched it.
Does it have that many views?
Last time I checked, it had like 20.
Jeez. Well, that's for my friends from other countries.
There's
They
a
saw I posted
Harlem
a
and
video. They're like, oh my god, you're a YouTuber now. I was like, no, I just wanted to prove a point.
So, I think we got into this last time, but do you play any games, Z-Jetz?
Well, since last time, I've gotten EDF Insect Armageddon, which is a great game. It's a little cheesy, but it's a great game. And I've also gotten Borderlands, the first one. The
Oh
good one.
yeah, Borderlands all the way.
Mordecai, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mordecai. I love the Bloodwing in there.
Yeah.
Bloodwing was really useful.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See, I used to play, like, my first character in that game was the Siren.
Mm.
And then I think I went Commando?
Yeah, my first character
Get
was
the yellow thing
Roland.
done, though.
His turret's fun.
Yeah.
Especially if you like level it all the way up with like barrage.
Get the elephant
all-
gun
all
with
that.
Mordecai.
Just
It's
throw
okay.
down the turret, walk away, walk back, and collect the loot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't really use it for protection. It doesn't really work.
I've tried.
They always get you from behind because it won't.
Or like you're trying to take them out while you're crouching. Like either crouch
Yeah.
behind the turret's shield, and they can't hit you, but you can't hit them.
Yeah, because.
Or you stand up and then get shot in the head.
Das ist nicht so gut.
That's why the Commando in Borderlands 2 was a little better. Except you didn't
Yeah,
get the
'cause
shield.
you actually throw your turret.
Yeah. But you didn't get your shield, and it wasn't really that good of a shield either until I was like level 28 before I got it, I think. Right, Legacy?
What?
I got
See,
my.
he's not paying attention. Don't ask
I
him.
never pay attention. What was the question?
Are you passing another kidney stone?
What was the real question? I know it was something about
When did I get the
Borderlands 2.
shield? What level was I when I got the shield for the Commando in Borderlands 2? It was near the end, I'm pretty sure, right?
What shield?
On the
For,
turret.
the turret. For the commando.
Do you remember when you were the Psycho and I was the...
Can't remember.
Alright, never mind then.
Again,
it's funny,
it's those
with
kidney
Legacy-
stones, I tell you.
Yeah, with Legacy, it started
What
off
is
with
kidney
Psycho.
stone? What is
Oh,
a
You
kidney
don't know what
really?
kidney stone is?
A really funny
What?
conversation
No.
that you missed
What does
out
a
on
kidney
while
stone
you were
have to do with
passing your kidney
Borderlands
stone.
2?
No, because
Here, I'll show you, alright? I'm Googling it right now.
Oh,
Kidney
God.
stones,
in Borderlands 2.
Yeah, I haven't really played the second one all that much. Only at friends' houses. I gotta say, I like the first one
As soon
way
as I
better.
The second
type
one
in
takes longer.
BOR, Borderlands,
Even after Kidney Stone.
I put kidney stones and then BOR, and it
Alright,
gets,
I do KID. Kidney Stones is the second one.
yeah.
What's the first one?
Kids in Motion.
Oh.
And then the fifth one's Kid Rock.
Of course. Oh
And
man,
it's
what
Sweet
was?
Home Alabama, that I hated that one. It was Werewolves of London and Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama,
Bow.
where the skies are so blue.
Oh,
Sweet home Alabama, I'm bringing battle bots to you.
I actually like that. That was pretty good. Really good. Ah. Yeah, I'm trying to find your
Kidney
proof
Stones with
legacy.
Borderlands.
Claptrap
Yeah.
is a lot more annoying than the first
And you're
one.
finding
The
none, right?
dialogue is great in the second one, though. Like
Yeah.
when the guy with all the cybernetic.
Oh, Handsome Jack.
No, the captain guy who wears the hat. He's got the hat.
Yeah, Hammerlock.
Yeah, Hammerlock. Well, like he electrocutes Claptrap. I'm sorry,
I
but I
brought-
just
You
can't
will actually
stand to
die if you
listen
run
to
into
him
those
talking.
fences.
Whenever I hear him speak, I can feel my brain cells committing suicide one by one. The dialogue is just so much better in the second one.
Yeah, but
Oh,
they messed up
In
with
Legacy,
Claptrap.
I sent you the proof. Alright? On Facebook. That's what Borderlands 2 feels like when you're on kidney stone, or when you're having a kidney stone. And I'll put it in chat here, that way you guys can see it too.
I love it how sniping actually was good in the second one.
It was good throughout the whole series.
Yeah, I know,
thought.
but the second one.
Oh, I
in the
freaking
beginning-
love sniping with Mordecai in the first one.
Yeah.
Sniping is where it's at. You
They did
just
a really
find
good
one of
job.
those Hyperion or SNS snipers with like the accuracy of 99.1. Oh no, that was an Atlas that I found. Rate of fire of 99.2 accuracy and a 2.4 zoom and a higher than average damage.
You know, there was one thing I liked about
like, my
Borderlands
level.
1 better than Borderlands 2.
Which was.
Vladov's shotguns. Now, if I haven't made it obvious in past Frosty Fridays, Vladov has got to be my favorite gun company, manufacturer. And
See, the thing is, when you find them, their damage is so low that you usually overlook it.
Oh no, I've seen good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually I like SNS a lot. SNS tends to have a lot of pretty good
They
guns.
usually-
I think. Did they replace that in Borderlands 2 with
Yeah.
just Hyperion?
They
Yeah,
took
they did.
out SNS in the second one?
Yeah,
And
that pissed
Atlas.
me off. Too.
That is terrible.
Yeah, those were
Yeah.
like the two best guns because the SNS were usually always golden, if I
Mhm.
remember correctly.
Yeah, they were.
And SNS, they were the ones that made just the real good weapons. Didn't we start this like conversation about bots? What happened?
Yeah, we do that a lot. We swap like halfway through it.
Yeah.
It's because I'm playing Borderlands 2 right now with the Necromancer that Legacy kindly gave with us through DLC, but then never played with me.
I played with you once.
Okay. What I found is just totally creepy. I was looking through my pages to like on Facebook. They have a show called Bananas in Pajamas. And it's animated.
Very interesting.
Stab myself in the head. Stab myself in the head.
Well, people are weird. What else is new?
Yeah. It used to be live action.
Hold on, you might be hearing a little noise.
I'm waiting.
I
Sorry.
love
Yeah,
how handsome
I was just
Jack
about to
was
say that
totally-
too.
I'm disappointed.
Sega, have you been on Borderlands 2 at all today yet? Or no, not Borderlands 2. Team Fortress 2.
Jack will do to you.
Sega.
Here's
Sega.
Home, Sega.
Sega Storm.
Segs. Seggy.
Hello.
This is just like you and the kidney stones legacy.
Yeah. Too busy
That
paying
Sega
attention to
Storm is
those than
passing a
us.
kidney stone.
Gosh, it spreads. Whoever's late to the show gets kidney stones now.
I'm not.
Hey guys, I kind of feel like I have to pee. Nah.
Oh, geez, don't get a kidney.
Oh man. Well, I think that I might have asked this on another show, but did you ever see like the TV show BattleBots, like when it was on, or if it's still
I-
Oh
on?
yeah, it's
It
really cool.
while it was on, but that is what YouTube is for.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've seen a lot of the YouTube ones.
It was pretty cool.
Drawn inspiration from a few of them. And by a few of them, I mean Nokia. But I've got in the works. I'm hoping to convince Mr. Maring to let me do it. Because you know how half-inch aluminum, you have to really try to break it?
Yeah.
Half-inch steel breaks even less.
Hmm.
And that's why I call it Nokia.
But the one thing that I have with that is, how much does that weigh compared to the other?
The front plate? 7 pounds.
Oh.
Otherwise known as nearly half the weight of the bot.
Yeah. I mean, if it was a little less, then
It would be 7.5, right, for half the bot.
yeah.
I'll make it work. I will make it work.
All it is just a front plate.
Yeah, basically what that basically is what it is. It's going to be a larger bot, or larger in terms of size, 3 and 7/8 inch wheels, 15 inches wide, just under 11 inches long, 2-inch long ramp plate. That the bot overall will be 3.5 inches tall. Then the ramp plate will be 1.5 inches tall. So the plate, it's like the ramp itself won't actually be the full length or the full height of the bot. And then behind it, the ramp plate's going to be 1/4 inch steel. Then behind it, it'll be backed by a 1/2 inch plate of steel. Basically an anti-beater bar weapon, or beater bar bot. Because, you know, motors are a lot easier to burn out, or it's a lot easier to burn out motors than it is to break 1/2 inch steel.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, didn't we do that
Salad
with
Bowl
our
of
first
Death.
bot?
Second bot.
No,
Oh,
it was our
the
first
first.
bot.
It was the salad bowl
Oh
of
yeah,
death.
it was. It was the salad bowl of
With
death.
Yeah, Demosphere. that
Hear that?
that
Who cares
Monkey-
about Demisphere? Everybody
or,
knows about the salad
Yeah,
bowl of death.
no one really
where
likes that.
Mr. Random totally blew out the motor.
Yeah, that bot
Was
was
it his
amazing,
fault,
and then
correct?
he destroyed the motor, and
And
everyone
then he
got
wanted
sad.
the.
And then he wanted to drive again.
And then he quit.
Yeah,
didn't
how about no?
Yeah, and then he quit right afterwards.
he? Because he didn't get what he wanted, right?
Yeah.
Wrong
I
one.
think that's why. I'm not 100% sure, but
I'm not gonna be a dick, so I'm not gonna agree to that.
speculations and rumors. We'll put it
Yes.
at that.
Mhm.
Speculations and rumors.
I'm not a dick, so that's one thing you learn about me. I'm not a dick.
Well.
On purpose.
You have one, but you're not one.
Yeah. I'm not a big dick. I'll annoy you, but I'm not a dick.
Well.
Legacy, you're just.
Come on, you
Well.
have to know that Red is one of the more
I'm
easygoing
just saying
guys.
well.
It's true.
I'm just saying well though.
Ooh, that echoes back.
Hey, Hello.
Echo!
Fuck you.
Echo.
Nope, didn't work.
That's because
Must
it's
be
coming
work.
from Sega's mic.
Sega.
That's how you can tell.
Sega.
That's how you can tell. Sega, go sit in the corner.
Corner.
Think about what you've done.
Done.
Think about what you've done, boy.
Done.
I've done wonders for this world.
Hey, go ahead, explain what those wonders are. I want to know.
I can't name any.
He drove Artists of War. And
Yeah,
Uprising.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But did he ever drive Santa's sleigh delivering presents for every kid?
No, but
Oh,
neither
that's
did
my
you.
job.
Neither have I. No. I like how Zach's like, I have.
Yeah.
I have, but I was on the naughty list.
So you were the one delivering all the coal for community service.
Hey, Sega.
See, that wouldn't be that bad, to be honest.
Sega, I bet Red Man and Blue Man want coal for their Christmas.
Merry
Yeah,
Christmas,
bet
I give you the gift of coal. Then you throw it at their face.
No, then you get like a couple of nice steaks, throw them on the grill.
Who was the one person who wanted coal for Christmas?
I think that was
Red Man and Blue Man.
I think that was our uncle.
Oh, I bet I
Dad.
know what they want for Christmas.
Who was the one that wanted coal for Christmas?
Red Man and Blue Man. I'm just
Well,
gonna
then,
keep saying that,
I-
and me and Sega are the only two people who know who they are.
Yeah.
Aren't they like a Halo joke?
I'm not gonna say anything.
No. You're way off, actually.
No, yeah, pretty much off.
Okay, I'm
But
not
someone
even
in
gonna
your
try to
family wanted
figure it
coal
out.
for Christmas, I remember.
Or Red, I put it in the chat on Skype.
What?
I put it in the chat on Skype.
You?
Who? What?
No, I'm on everything right now.
What are you talking about, 50?
So, BattleBots.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Skype.
What's in
But
Skype?
We need to finish up.
yeah. Do we want to finish up?
Yeah, I think
Alright.
we've exhausted our
should.
questions.
It's the
No.
right thing to do.
You've only
I mean,
been here
Sega's
for
only
26
actually
minutes.
been here for,
Yeah,
26
Sega,
minutes.
like,
speak.
At least I showed up.
sort of.
Yeah, guys.
But you
know
were
what?
late.
You know
Yeah,
what?
well, so was
let's
I.
have everyone else leave the call, and let's have Sega sit and talk to my audience for the next 30 minutes.
I agree. Bye.
Did he actually? No, he didn't actually.
No, he couldn't leave because we're playing Risk.
What's Risk?
I've postponed Risk.
Yeah.
Wait, Sega Storm just asked, "What's Risk?"
I can't be bothered.
It's
to
the
talk to
whitest
this
game
moron.
you'll ever play.
The way.
I'll still try it.
Okay.
No, if you guys want me to talk about bots, I can go on for hours.
All right. Quick question. All right. If you had to design one bot to take on a zombie apocalypse, how would you design it?
Oh, I think we all know. Oh,
But it has to follow the BattleBots rules.
What?
okay.
How
I
would it
just-
last?
I'd have to go with something along the lines of blunt force trauma, actually. Perhaps a smaller blade and more horizontal.
Really, I would go with Black Mamba.
What I'd do is have
Black
the
Mamba
bot
I don't think
go,
would
"I'm
work very
inside
well
of
because it was
and have
a
blades
vertical
everywhere."
blade. It would have to be something horizontal, like take out their legs.
I agree.
See, what I would do is I would take an
Battle
RC
bots
car,
bot,
put a brain on it,
pounds
have
or
a
the...
robot.
That would work too.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, are we talking about like 15-pounder or are we talking anybody?
15 pound.
Ah. Because if I could do an 8-pounder, I'd have one where my whole entire body's surrounded.
Like an Iron Man
I am
suit.
robot.
Yeah, but have it so like there's blades everywhere.
I am fabulous.
Have you tried to do that?
so fabulous.
That
Make
Or
myself a robot for surviving a zombie apocalypse? No.
No, like the Iron Man armors.
No.
I feel like that's something that you could do.
Probably.
Eventually. If you get one up and running, let me know, since I would really like to learn how to fly.
Yeah, I think that the technology might have to catch up
Teach
first.
me how, Tony Stark. Teach me how.
Teach me how the Tony Stark.
Teach me how to start.
Who has to
Potts
admit
loves
that
Pepper
Robert Downey
Potts
Jr.
loves
was the best?
He was the
Tony
best
Stark
for
you could ever
Tony
get.
Stark, yeah.
I mean, he was perfect.
Yeah.
And I like how they waited until now to do Iron Man, because think about it. Iron Man in the 80s wouldn't have been that
Yeah.
cool.
No.
Iron Man in the 60s, oh my god.
Kill me now.
That would have been
Yeah.
painful.
Yeah, it would have just been like a plastic suit. It'd be like the
Iron
Superman
Man.
movie, but even worse. Well, the Superman movie was good, but you know what I
Superman
mean.
was good, yeah, but I mean, like, like with the technology that we have nowadays, you can make it really look realistic.
Yeah.
Mhm. Wait, you mean they didn't actually film that stuff?
No,
Nah.
some of it they actually did. I watched the bonus content on the first one a lot when it came out, since I was really into the first Iron Man, and they did build the suits.
Oh, they did.
They built
That's
the
awesome.
live suits that they walked around in.
The
First-
stuntman caught on fire.
Yeah. Since
I'm
they-
guessing it's the Mark 1 suit, probably. The one that he
No, all
broke
of
out
them.
with.
all
All
of
of the
them,
suits caught fire?
no, just
No.
the Mark One, but they built all of the suits, and
Oh.
the Mark One, it actually wasn't the actual suit that caught on fire. What happened was, he was wearing just the top half, and then he had a green screen down at the bottom, so they would just green screen the bottom half in, because that
Mhm.
suit weighed so much,
A ton.
and he was using the flamethrowers, and the green
Oh,
screen
God.
caught on fire. So.
Oops.
Yeah, and then when Robert Downey Jr. was actually in that suit,
It was
he
bigger
literally
than-
said that his eyes were down like where the nose piece would have been, and he couldn't see out of the suit. So, yeah, a little Iron Man fun fact. But
Mhm.
let us know when you make your Mark 42. All right?
Yep.
and let
because-
us fly around in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's mine.
See,
It's
what I
my
don't
suit.
understand is he has the Mark 42. So he has 42 different Iron Man suits, right? But he's never had Pepper have her own. Not even an older version.
Well, in the comic books she did, but not in the movie.
Yeah, it was called Rescue, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. I thought it would have been funny if they called it Iron Maiden.
That
Yeah.
might have worked.
Because it's also the name of a band. Get it?
Ow. Your joke hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
Your joke. It hurt.
Alright. Since we're on the thing of Marvel Comics, well, comics in general, DC or Marvel? I already know the answer to this for me, but I want to see what you guys say. I'm Marvel all the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
I,
Marvel.
I do not have any such affiliations.
I wish that the DC movies would do a better job.
Well, technically, DC or Marvel is a fixed kind of a question that you can't really say because
Well,
they have
let me
Wolverine.
let's just finish my one thing.
Yeah.
I wish that DC would do better with their films like Marvel did. When it comes to actual comic books, I feel like I have more of an affiliation with DC, but when it comes to their movies and how they make their characters, it's gotta be Marvel.
Uh-oh.
That's like my...
With Marvel, they have, if you just ask me, they have like the best superheroes. Because Wolverine,
Wolverine's
he was
good.
number one most. He's got to be like the best superhero out there. He's got to be like the most recognizable. superhero at
Besides,
least.
like, Batman, Superman.
No. Wolverine was considered to have the most distinctive face.
Yeah,
out
the
of
most
all of 'em.
distinctive look.
Yeah.
Them sideburns, yo.
Everybody knows
Yeah.
of Wolverine.
And then, the
Something does
pointy, like, devilish
it. Ears.
ears that are on his hair. If
And
you
he has a
read the
really dark
comics.
past, which is kind of... People could not like it, people could.
Well, it just seems like every hero has a dark past if you
Yeah.
look at it. I mean, Superman's parents died.
Mm.
Batman's parents died.
Insert superhero here's
Yeah.
parents died.
Yeah.
Peter Parker's parents and his
Uncle.
uncle.
Yeah.
His parents and his uncle died.
And his aunt.
Well, his aunt's
No.
later.
Well, yeah, his aunt's later on.
Well, technically, for going on this, every one of the parents, everybody's ancestors died at some point.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think. Punisher's whole family died.
Yeah,
Well, that's
Punisher
not
was.
surprising.
Punisher was definitely one of the darker.
Darkest heroes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was one of the darkest heroes that I ever took interest into.
And plus, he's cool because he's not even a billionaire or anything. He just shoots people. He doesn't have any
Yeah,
technology.
he's just an ex-military guy,
Yeah,
and he
he's
just
able
kills. That's pretty much his whole story.
He was
He finds
like,
crime and shoots him up.
all by himself. And the thing is, he can go up and fight with like Spider-Man, Hulk. Well, maybe
Yeah.
not. But he can fight with those people, and he actually keeps up. And in my opinion, he's a lot better than Superman. Not Superman, Batman, because he doesn't have any technology. You know, Batman has the Batmobile, the Batcycle, his suit.
While the Punisher just has his.
The Bat.
The Punisher has a
Bat.
car and a helicopter. But
Which
he
that
doesn't-
gets me wondering, how the hell did he get a helicopter?
ex-military.
Oh yeah.
I think he was he FBI too, or was he just military?
No, I think he was. I think he was ex-military.
Alright.
I don't think he was FBI.
Alright. This needs to get finished up. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
So-
going on for.
I have been 50. With me has been the one, the mighty Zach.
Z-Jetz, yo.
We had Sega Storm for about 30 minutes.
Because he was late.
Oops, sorry.
Yo.
Passing kidney stones.
He had to pass a kidney stone. Besides
Legacy,
before
who
he got here.
gave him kidney stones.
Oh my god.
And Red Assassin 16. Hope you
Woo.
guys have enjoyed the show. Bye!